Hello everybody, hello, welcome to a bit of DIY today. I'm going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to make myself a stand for the bike, for the front wheel. I saw this online, I think it was on Wiki DIY or something like that. I saw it online, I thought it was a cracking idea. So basically, all this is like a bike stand, you know, for your front wheel. And I've got a couple of bits of old timber here, which I'm going to use. Been left in the shed for ages, but I think you can buy a length of timber for quite cheap these days, do you know what I mean? So quite the cheap thing to do, and if you've got any old bits of wood lying around, it'll be ideal to use them bits of wood up. And say these bits of old timber have been left in the shed for ages, so I thought I would make use of them and make myself a little stand for the front wheel. So I'll crack on with that, and I'll show you how it goes. As you can probably see in the background there, I've got my bike resting against my trusty plastic chair there. So yeah, I think this might be a better option once I get this finished. So what you need to do first of all is measure your length of your wood, obviously to grip your tyre. So you want to jut it up against like that, because that's going to basically wedge the tyre in when you use it as a stand. So get that up against it like that, and then as you can see, so it's going to sit like that, and that's going to give you the right length. And then do the same on this side. And then you've got the same on that side. So then you can mark off your bit of wood here and get an idea of your length that you need. So mine is roughly about 23 inches. 23 inches looks like it's going to work. So I'm marking off, cut that across in a minute, and then we've got our first bit of wood. Once you've got your first bit of wood, then you can use that as a template for your next bit of wood. The other side. Mark that. Use my saw to get a straight edge. And then you cut that bit. So now we've got the two lengths, as you can see. So this is going to go to either side of the wheel. So the next thing is to put the feet in, which are going to go across this way. So I'll measure the feet out now, and that'll be the next thing to cut. And get these the right width on the wood here. You could obviously make it narrower for road bikes and that kind of thing, or you could, which I did think about doing, you could put a little adjustable bracket on here, a little angle bracket, you know, with a screw, so you're going to do the screw, move it in and out. Let's get finish this off now and get this fastened in place. You know what they say about the best laid plans? Well, I was going to use these screws to fasten the feet down, but they're just not long enough. My wood is just too thick. There's just not enough clearance, you know. By the time I put the wood through, it was about that much gripping at the other side. So instead, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use little angle brackets. I bought these ages ago, probably a year or so ago, from Lidl. Cheap for little angle brackets there. So I'm going to use them to fasten up. But of course, you could still use the screws to screw it straight through the bottom. But because my feet, as you can see, are pretty thick. But you can use thinner feet than that, or longer screws, whichever. Crows will go mad above us. But yeah, so I'm going to use the angle brackets instead and fasten them with that. So I'm going to do that now. So there you go, guys. Just put the brackets on here. As I say, you could easily put screws, you know, straight through there. Just my screws weren't long enough, and that's it. It's all finished. All done. Could do a liquid paint probably, which I'll do at some point. I might even store this outside, you know, because it's quite a big thing to keep in the shed. But if it does the job, we shall see. Okay, so I've done a slight update because these feet just weren't big enough. That's the feet there. I took them off. You see how much difference. Yeah, so don't make that mistake that I've made, because you need a reasonable size feet to support the weight of the bike, obviously. So yeah, they're much better stability. They just weren't supporting the bike enough. So yeah, that's it finished now. It didn't take long to put. Well, it took us about 10 minutes to take them off and put them back on again, because everything was all measured and stuff like that, and I only took the brackets off one side, put them back on again, and done. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think it's turned out pretty well, especially with the new feet on. It made a big difference, a bit more stability. So yeah, so it's not bad at all. It didn't take very long at all to do the whole job. More measuring out and things that takes the time more than anything else. Probably 20 minutes, something like that, to do the whole thing. Maybe half an hour. Anyway, I think it's worked out pretty okay. So if you want to have a go at that, let us know how you get on. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.